John, you said today was April 14th.
It is.
You know that puts us at Passover?
Imagine that. Couldn't come at a better time.
It comes every year at this time.
You know what I'm talking about.
I think what he's talking
I know
about
what he means.
is the fact that here we are this year, and where we are this year, in the middle of all we are this year, and Pesach happened at the same time.
Why is this year different from all other years?
It's a miracle is what it is. I noticed, Caleb, that you were praying with us when we were saying the bless.
So?
But you forget your Hebrew?
No.
So what then?
Just not big on praying these days, Simon.
Since when? Caleb?
Since Petersburg.
Why?
It's not important.
Well, I'd like to know.
I said it's not important.
Yeah, but I'd like to know.
Because I was at Petersburg, and he most decidedly was not.
God is not fond of fair weather friends,
I
Caleb.
don't need a sermon, Simon.
Sermon, Simon.
Man, you ain't gonna get one. Not a sermon, at least not from me.
Thank you.
But when your mama finds out you gave up on praying, she's
This
gonna
is
be
starting to sound an awful lot like a sermon to me.
It's a simple Simon sermon.
Now, I just don't understand how you can say you gave up praying. As easy as that. As if that was an easy thing to do.
I'm not asking you to understand. I'm asking you to let me eat.
Yeah, but I want to understand, don't you see? Well, you can eat and talk at the same time. God knows you've been doing it all your life. Y'all praying this out.
Yes, we do.
And not just on the high holy days neither, like some families I can mention.
The Solomons, the Taylors,
Yes.
the Riveras.
Just to mention a few.
That's enough! From both of you. I don't have to explain anything to either of you, and I don't need a litany of all the under-observant Jews in Richmond. I stopped praying. Stop believing. It's as simple as that.
See how simple as that. If you ask, he will provide.
You don't think I asked? I did nothing but ask. For 4 years I asked. At Petersburg I asked. He was silent.
Line. Thank you. War is not proof of God's absence. It's proof of his absence in men's hearts.
And God didn't start this war, Caleb. You did.
I did not start this war. I fought to defend my home.
From the look of things, I'd say you did a pretty lousy job of it.
Start with me on why this war was fought, John. You had no idea.
I think I may have an inkling.
Why? Because you've read about it? The northern papers, the abolitionist pamphlets. Oh yes, you've read all about it, haven't you? But you don't know. You have no idea what this was. I do. I can tell you, if you like. Oh, I've seen quite a bit these last 4 years. What have you seen? I was at Sharpsburg, Fredericksburg, Gettysburg, and all the places in between it since. Where were you? I've seen plantations. Have you? I've seen slaves breaking their backs in the fields. When have you ever even broken a sweat? Cotton you've ever touched is resting comfortably on your back right now. I don't need a lecture from you about what this was. I know better than you do. I know what slavery was. I saw it. I know what war is. I lived it. What did you see? What did you live? Starving to death in Petersburg. You were safe at home reading novels. Yes, reading, John. And you have my mother to thank for that, don't forget.
I taught myself how to read. Your mama taught me A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And by the time she got to H, your father had put a stop to it.
Because it was against the law.
I wonder if that was the reason. Already before she started to teach me, I was asking questions like, when was God going to set us free? Like he did the slaves in Egypt. Or whether Nat Turner was our new Moses. That's when our lessons ended. But I kept reading. I pored over the books of the Torah. And I kept asking questions, if only to myself. You ever read Leviticus?
No, I have.
Then you'll remember this. Both thy bondmen and thy bondmaids, which thou shalt have, shall be of the heathen that are round about you. Of them shall ye buy bondmen and bondmaids. They shall be your possession, and ye shall take them for your children to inherit for themselves. They shall be your bondmen forever. But over your brethren, the children of Israel, ye shall not rule. You remember reading that?